Hi guys, Bob from PABrewNews. I know it's a little close. I don't know how it looks in the camera, but we got a beer here. We have a beer here from the Avery Brewing Company. Got a few beers from the Avery Brewing Company lately, but this one's a different style beer for me. This is a beer style that I don't usually get into too much. It's a farmhouse style. It's a dark wild ale. This is the Avery Brewing Company's 23, a 100% Brettanomyces fermented dark farmhouse ale. There is the label. The label? Avery Brewing Company, Boulder, Colorado. This comes in at 7.9% alcohol by volume. And it is apparently brewed with 3 different strains of Brettanomyces. So, again, I don't get into many of these. We got a couple different bottle openers, my axe, my this and that. The one my friend made. I don't know. Let's see if the axe can handle this. Rooster. Window's open, by the way. So, it's definitely his. Then a pop. The axe took care of it. Chimay glass. I don't know if this is the correct glass, but we figured better to be safe than sorry. So, here we go. Obviously, it is as its name. This is not a stout. I don't know what it looks like in the camera, but it has a beautiful mahogany ruby hue straight through the glass. Really nice cherry, mahogany, ruby hues. The off-white head slowly dissipating. Oh my god. Slight soft hints of red wine, fig, raisins, dates, lots of caramel. There is a very floral note to this too. Kind of a little bit of a meaty straw floral note. Herbal note, I guess you'd say. Or a herbal note. Whatever. Little hints of lemon just in there too. Yeah, just playing with just twinging, little twingy bits of lemon, just a little hint of crazy lemon in there too. But it's a load of figs and caramel and raisins and just, I think that lemon's coming a little, I don't know, a little bit hay, straw, herbal twang a little bit. But I've had a lot of doubles and things like that, the dark ales, and it smells a lot like that, but it has that twinge to it from the bread. So, shall we? Cheers. You're supposed to hold it like this, right? My chalice. It's not an enemy's skull, so it's harder to... What happens when you just do reviews in your underwear. That is really smooth as shit. Just, it's not that drying. I mean, yeah, the bread's in there. The bread, I'm sure, tapers off the savoriness a bit. You really have to let it relax, talk, have a good time. It just wafts through, keeps wafting through. Slowly drying. It's not like it's slowly drying. A little bit of chocolate in the back there too. But you get caramel and raisins and figs and dates and all those beautiful things. You get bready notes, big brown bread notes, but you get a little bit of a straw, hay, faint little floral and herbal notes. A little bit fresh cut leaves off a bush. That kind of, just those little faint things playing around amidst the slow, soft dry that you're feeling. Really, really subtle, really nuancy, really smooth. Ow. Wow. Super enjoyable. Really, wow. Really easy. 7.9%. Oh my god. I can make gallons of this. Yeah. Wow. There's no trace of the alcohol. The drying is so slow and so subtle. It's so enjoyable. The drinkability on this is amazing. The hints of the dark ale are coming through fantastically, but the Brett is also working away too. Like I said, it does give you that drying effect. It does taper off some of those savory notes. It does bring a little bit of that hay, straw, a little bit of that floral herbal note to it. And dogs and roosters are just going insane. There must be a leaf out there that just fell, and they let me know. Yeah. I can't kill them in animal cruelty. Not on the internet, but they don't like that. It's fantastic. It's not the most biggest, boldest, craziest, whatever, but for if you do not like these beers, drink this. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to say that. I don't know if it sounds like a bad thing I'm saying or whatever, but if you do, if you're not into the farmhouses, if you're new to the whole style, if you want to get acclimated slowly but surely to the style, brews like Lashoff and Slamusky, and this is definitely a beer I would recommend. Creekums Pink. You know, beautiful beer to just go, hey, this is Belgian, just don't get crazy, don't get carried away, just try this. Wow, that Grimbergen. Great beer to give to people that you're just like trying out, because it's meant to be brewed for people, for pilgrims to come in out of the cold, out of the whatever, and get food and beer and just drink it. And they don't care where they're from or what crazy styles or whatever. Grimbergen. Amazing beer to just chug. Just, like, it is Belgian. You do get the hints, the nuances, but it's super smooth. And anybody can drink it, and anybody can get acclimated to it and appreciate it and start building their, you know, I don't know, not their tolerance or, you know, whatever, but their experience. I mean, the whole thing, I mean, beer in general is an experience. It should be a trip that you take others on with you as you go, as you guys are doing with me right now. You're enjoying this with me. Well, you know, you don't enjoy this is our word here. But you come along, and that's the whole point of beer, is society, communal. You bring people together with beer. I mean, the whole reason society started is basically because of beer. I mean, people wanted to brew, so you put it in, you put grain in the building, you take it out when you want to, you start doing this, you start making a brew, blah, 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 you got a town, you got a society. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you can't all be squatches that live in the woods, I guess. Some people need to be near other people. We don't have a homebrew store that we can just drive to now, so I mean, I guess that sense is lost with the beer. But the thing is that it's still fun to talk about. It's still fun to have people come over and be like, try this. What do you think? What do you get? I'm getting tons of shit. You're talking. That's what you're getting right now. Yeah. It's nice. And it doesn't ever get like jammies, you know, but you get raisins and dates and figs. But you don't worry, you don't get to that, some of that clawiness and some old ales give you, or some barley wine give you, things like that. This is just like, you get the hint, and it just wafts away, that Brett takes over, but it's a slow ride, it's a slow dry. I like that a lot. And more goes in the glass. This might be naturally fermented. So they might be. Most Avery brews aren't, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I've noticed. So there's a good chance that everything's okay. Wow. Very good beer. Very good beer. Is it the best, Belgian dark ale? Absolutely not. Is it a very fantastic, beautiful beer? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would I recommend anyone to try this? Just to give it a go? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is, I would recommend this beer before I would ever recommend any kind of Omegons, Omegangs, Oma Three Ways, whatever Oma Menage a Trois or whatever. Or even some of the brasserie, the Three Musketeers up in Canada. Yeah, I'm not going to say this right. Flawless. But, yeah, definitely booed. They're really good. Burb's fantastic, by the way. Judge your beer by the burb. You're always good. Fantastic burb. Yeah. That's been PABrewNews. I'm going to give this one... Actually, I actually should say, the carbonation while you drink it is super light, but enjoyable. But it does make you burp. There is carbonation in there. It sneaks up on you a little bit, but it doesn't bloat you. Nothing like that. The best part about this, the review continues. The best part I like about this, as opposed to some Belgian ales, the carbonation is so rough with certain Belgian ales that it almost tears the flavors off your palate before you can enjoy them. This one doesn't. You let that sit just long enough, and then that Brett starts drying it out, ripping it off, cleaning your palate, and you go, kind of want more, and then you dive right back in. So this is definitely a drinker's beer. I mean, if I had several bottles, or if it was on tap, I'd hit this over and over again. It's one of those kind of really good ones. Absolutely. This is going to get, overall, compared to other Belgian darks and things like that I've had, I'm not going to give it too high because there has been some pretty goddamn good ones out there. But, damn. This is a hard one because toffee, hints of like a baker's chocolate, hints of that in the back, and that dryness that kind of follows. The soft little nuances are amazing to me, and the drinkability is something out there. So, tape's over. You see, we have tapes here. I mean, you don't understand that if you're younger than 30. But I'm gonna give it. God, I hate doing this at this point in time in my life. I hate giving things 9 out of 10s because you've seen a lot of 9 out of 10s from Paul from PABrewNews because I can count up to 9, so I really work it. I work that. I was gonna go 8.5. Kind of want to push it to a 9. But I'm going to stick with an 8.5 because fuck it. So I'm going to get 8.5 out of 10 for overall Belgians styled. But give this one a go because it's worth the money. It's not that expensive. It wasn't expensive. It wasn't that expensive when I had it at the Wise, the local grocery store that sells beer now and again. I'm going to buy another bottle. I might buy another couple bottles because this is that good where it's just like, damn, you just want to sit down with a Belgian for a while because you're sick of imperial stouts, you're sick of barley wines, you're sick of IPAs, you're sick of this, boom, right there. And, I mean, that's the way I'm looking at this because other people could be like Belgian out the ass and they're like, God, I just need a barley wine or I need an IPA. I mean, I'm sure Peter from the Clueless Drinker, he could long for a big old American this or that, or a good English this and that now and again. because he's inundated with German beers because where he is. And me, on the other side, is like, God, I really would love a good double buck or a good Marzen or Märzen or however you want to say, or a good, like Dunkel or whatever. And he's like, God, I'm sure he'd be like, God, I just really would love just a good American Pale Ale right now. So it's all about perception meets reality. And anyway, this is an 8.5 out of 10. Or higher. Or higher. This has been Paul PABrewNews with the fancy shirt on because that's what I grabbed. Yeah, I'm really tired. If you haven't noticed, there's like luggage, not just bags, but there's luggage under these eyes. Okay, guys. It's oh my fucking God! It's 16 minutes. Okay, we're done. Bye. This is just stupid now.